Well, a farmer from Arkansas this week sent me a message saying planters really got rolling this week, but severe weather did sweep the country as March is going out like a lion instead of a lamb in some areas. But how's your planting forecast shaping up for the first week of April? Well, Jack Van Meter has your forecast this weekend.
Let's go ahead and talk about the storm situation for the second half of the weekend and going into Monday. This is a large area that the Storm Prediction Center has highlighted for an above average chance of seeing severe weather. What are the hazards on the table? Take a look at your screen here. We could be talking about a few tornadoes, damaging winds, heavy rain, and large hail. What we're seeing is a lot of moisture advecting north up from the Gulf and actually coming together with some cooler air from the north, and this is going to be the battleground set for it. So again, for folks in the shaded areas behind us, do need to be weather aware going into the weekend and especially into next week as well. Let's go ahead and talk about rainfall, especially because of that storm system that we'll be seeing. A lot of folks down south really going to be getting a healthy dose of rain, especially those Gulf Coast states. And then we're going to be watching a little later in the week for another system that's going to be tracking north, pretty much to the northeast, starting in parts of Arkansas and maybe even eastern Oklahoma there. I do think those rain amounts are a little inflated or overdone, but it's something that we will start to suss out going into next week. For the plains, especially the northern plains, going to be getting a little bit of moisture, and actually some of that is going to come in the form of snow. That big system that we're going to be talking about Sunday and Monday, going to be bringing some cooler air, wrapping it around, and actually a couple flurries are in the forecast for them. Here's our current drought monitor. As we can see where that system is going to be moving through, yeah, it's dry over there, especially in portions of Indiana and up into Michigan, and that the few systems that'll be moving through later on the week is really going to be helping those folks out a lot. But for the folks that really need it, fortunately, looks like they're going to be staying dry going into next week, especially the southern four corner states where we can see that extreme and exceptional drought starting to take place, then back up into the northern plains looking like it's going to be staying dry going into the next week.
Thanks, Jack. Well, next week is setting up to be a major week in the markets between USDA's prospective plantings report that will be released on Monday to President Trump's tariff day set for April 2nd. How should you prepare now? Mike North and Sean Hackett join me this week to talk markets. That discussion is right after the break.